to my therapeutic rehearsal sessions. Oh my goodness, I'm still at last night. Okay. And I said I was going to say that too this morning. I said, you thinking about your therapeutic rehearsal sessions, you might just get on there and say that today. But this is the positive message for today. The positive message for today. Today is Christmas Eve, December 31st, 2025. December 31st, 2025. And you know what? Before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification. As to I am the one and only Octavia Goldstar. The one and only Octavia Goldstar. Now for my verbal public copyright. Everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream, book me Octavia Goldstar YouTube channel are all of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. My mind and my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now, this is part 3, the title for today. Part 3 of Communicating with 2026, speaking it all into existence. Speaking it all into existence. Now, yesterday was part 2. It was preparations. Preparations. That means we're prepping. We're preparing ourselves. We are getting ready for 2026. We are getting ready for 2026. And the first one was just like me introducing like what all of this week was going to be about, as far as 2026. We're here for it. We're here for it. And so I just basically just came on my YouTube channel and I was like, okay, like all this week I'm going to be like speaking about 2026, as we are slowly approaching 2026. And so that was part 1. Now this is part 3. And I want to say part 3, okay, like yesterday was part 2. Communicating with 2006 and speaking it all into existence. But then in parentheses, it was preparations. It was preparations. So that means, I went over everything that, like a list of things, as a basic list of things that we could be prepared about, or planning about. And it was just like a basic list. But then I said, like, if you all wanted your own list, that you all could do that too. And so, but today, in parentheses, part 3, communicating with 2026. Wow, 2006. 2026, speaking it all into existence. In parentheses, it is graduation. That's right. We have graduated to 2026. It's coming tomorrow. It's coming tomorrow. And I'm just going to speak about this so I could just go into some other things today, because this is kind of like a two-parted positive message today. So I'm not going to just graduate. We're just going to go and graduate, because we done just jumped on ahead to 2026. We ready. We excited. We ain't waiting for the countdown. We ain't waiting for the ball to drop. We are ready. That means no longer everything that we did before graduation, all of those things that we went through in 2025, we could leave that back there. Leave all that back there. When we weren't getting views in 2025, 2026, G-O-D, we know you're going to make it better before you have the final say-so. And we know that in all things we do, we know that you are there, G-O-D. And so, so even if things weren't working out for you in 2025. You graduated now. You have it planned out. You know 2026, we want all of those things that weren't working out for us in 2025. 2026, we communicating with you. We've graduated. We want those things to work out. We want just any in all things that we doubted, that we thought that it was us the whole time and it wasn't. It was really someone else behind the scenes, God. It was really someone else behind the scenes, God, that was, giving us the feeling of doubt, giving us the feeling of worry, God. For it is sometimes more, it is more than what we can bear. It is more than we can bear. God, we want to leave that in 2025, for we know you have the final say so. God, we have graduated. We have graduated. We might can't see those invisible things that's taking place behind the scenes, but we know, God, you can see everything, and you deal with everybody in the way that you know that you deal with everybody. But God, we are just put here. Most of us, we recognize that we are put here to do what it is that you say that we're supposed to do, which is our purpose, and to why, we were put here. And we believed in what we were put here. And so we continue to do those things. And then I want to say in 2026, we're going to continue to do what it is that our purpose is. We're going to continue to do that. And I'm going to say, it's graduation day. It's graduation day. That means the old things become new. The old things become new. The old things are becoming new. 2026 will be here. Will be here in some hours now. This is New Year's Eve. This is New Year's Eve. May we have good attitudes about life now. 2026, may we have everything that we are wanting to have, the desires of our hearts, the things that we are praying to God for. May we not have the fear of people coming and saying things when you know you ain't bothering nobody, you ain't messing with nobody. Man, in 2026, we're communicating with you. We're going to be more fearless 2026. We're going to be more fearless 2026. We're going to know that we can be who we are. When in 2025, we might have said, maybe we can't. Maybe we can't be who we are. Because maybe there are people that might have said, or you might have felt in 2025, maybe they don't want me to be who I am. Maybe they don't want me to speak how I'm speaking. Maybe they feel like I shouldn't speak how I'm speaking. Maybe they feel like I should be on the level that they want me to be on, because they feel like they're on the level where they are, and maybe you shouldn't be where you are. Forgive yourselves. Forgive yourselves for having those thoughts. Forgive yourselves for having those thoughts. For in communicating with you 2026, we're speaking it all into existence. This is our graduation day. We are excited. We're going to leave all of that behind in 2025. All the negative energy we're leaving behind in 2025. All the I don't think I shoulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, if I coulda, and if I could have did this. We're going to leave all that behind. Guess what? We jumping on over to 2026. We ain't going to pay no attention to the negative energies. For in 2026, we're going to be who we are. We're going to do exactly what it is that we are wanting to do. We're going to love it, be so passionate about it, and stop doubting. All of that, 2026, we're communicating with you. 2026 again, if we thought that, we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't keep this up. Maybe we can't work out. Maybe we can't. All those doubts. And I'm going to say any and every doubt that you're doubting and that we're doubting. I'm not selfish, because I am not the perfect one. Only God is perfect. There is no perfect human being in the world world. And I'm going to say this right now. I too, me too. All of this goes for me too. All of this goes for me too. And so I see that you all have these, texts in the chat. I want to say happy, positively, and beautiful New Year's Eve. Let me see. Is it just like 4 people? Just what I thought. So 4 people in the chat. I mean, oh now. Let me see. I don't know what that is. Okay, but you know what? I'm going to say this. So we have graduated, and I'm going to just clarify this and confirm this again from all of those things in 2025. I don't know what it is that you might, if you choose to receive this positive message that I'm saying. But I'm thinking maybe you are, because you're here and you're hanging out with me, and I thank you for that. I thank you for that. For when I open up my house, my live stream, when I open up my live stream, it's like opening up the doors to my house. So you're basically in my house right now, right? You see my lights, they're on. Let me put this light right here. Let me put that light right there. In a few minutes, I'm going to turn some music on in my house, to entertain you in my house, which is Book Me a TV Gold Star. YouTube Street you're on. YouTube Street you're on, because you travel from a long way on these YouTube streets to come all the way over here to where I'm at, and you knocked on the door. Or either, you know what, you ain't even have to knock. I just opened up the door and I let you in. I don't even know who you are. I just know that you are a part of the YouTube streets. You are my neighbors. You are my neighbors. So I open up my door and I let you in. And so I'm going to say, welcome. Happy, positive, and beautiful Wednesday to you. New Year's Eve to you. And so I'm giving you the hospitality of uplifting you, inspiring you, encouraging you to be your more and greater, better self, strengthening you. I'm going to say, we're going to be dancing. You know what? We're going to dance. Maybe even shout if we want to up in my YouTube house. We're going to laugh. We're going to sing. And maybe sometimes we might even cry. And I'm just telling you, that is what my YouTube house is about. It's authentic. It's authentic. I'm going to continue to be who I am. I ain't going to let nobody steal my shine. And I'm speaking personally about myself now. I ain't finna let nobody steal my shine. I ain't finna let nobody steal my peace and my joy. My peace and my joy. I ain't coming to YouTube ever. 2026, I'm communicating with you. Not ever would I come to YouTube and be none other than what my brand say that I am, which is professional manners. Been doing it for so many years. It's just in me to do that. It's in me to do that. I've had many education and training on who I am. I ain't gonna let nobody take that away from me. And for I have paved the way for myself. I have paved the way for myself. And I'm giving myself, a hand clap. And that's what we got to do. We got to be proud of ourselves. We have to be proud of ourselves and who we are. My resume is in detail. I know who I am. I know where I've been. And, so me coming to my YouTube channel again, when I open up my house, I'm giving you that hospitality. Now, whether or not I get it back in return is your choice. But I'm just letting you know who I am. When I look at your texts, if they're not reflecting my brand, which I won't cheat on my brand, I'm not going to cheat on my brand. I'm not going to embarrass my brand. I'm going to continue to be who I am. Professional manner, as I am a reflection of my brand. So I'm communicating with you 2026 and on. This is who I am. And G-O-D, I thank you so much, for you are ahead of my life. My thoughts aren't my thoughts because of you. And I know you see everything, G-O-D, for I leave it to you. I leave it to you, G-O-D, for I am who you made me to be. And I believe that. I believe that I am who G-O-D made me to be. And I believe that. And so I am now, right now, you all notice you're not hearing any music, right? Okay, so right now I am going to thank do some special thank yous. As I will always do that. I'm going to always, regardless of what's going on, I'm not going to forget to do that because rain or shine consistently, I am here. Rain or shine consistently, I am here building my YouTube house. I'm building my YouTube house. So I've been here every day doing my therapeutic rehearsal session since October 2nd. October 2nd, every day. Last night was my 90th night. I'm building my YouTube platform. And if it's not looking like it's not being built, that's, hey. That's all I'm going to say. Because if I'm here and I'm showing the seriousness of what I'm doing and being here consistently, these words need no validation. These words need no validation. So I don't have to speak or say anymore. But, but I am going to do my special thank yous. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you, YouTube, so much for the platform. Thank you to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. Thank you so much for a beautiful 2025 as those beautiful melodies and music to the producers who continue to produce those beautiful melodies and music. Again, I'm going to say it to you too. Thank you so much for a wonderful year, YouTube 2025. Thank you so much. I'm going to say thank you so much to the recording music engineers who mix and master all of my singles and albums. I mean all of this sincerely from my heart. That is why it's so easy for me to say it, because I mean exactly what I say. I thank you all so much. I thank you all so much to my distribution company for all of your continued help and support. Thank you so much for a beautiful year of your continued help and support in 2025, and also to the recording music engineers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those of you who continue to download and stream my positive message music, my positive messages. I'm going to make sure I say that correctly. My positive message music that I'm going to continue to write and compose them to music. I thank you so much. Like, that is powerful. I ain't no big artist out here. I'm not no big artist out here. I'm just someone that I believe that God has given me a God-given talent. A God-given talent. I'm going to speak a little bit more about that in just a second. But I'm going to thank you, because right now this moment is for you. Those of you who continue to download and stream my positive messages over music, I thank you so much. I thank you so much for those of you who continue to create those beautiful TikToks. Continue to create those beautiful TikToks of my positive messages over music. And so you, and I'm going to say, and thank you for giving me all of that for 2025, for those of you who continue to download and stream and create those beautiful TikTok videos to my positive messages over music. So I'm going to say to you, it's 2025. And it hasn't been all peaches and creams with me coming to my YouTube channel. There's been ups and downs, up, down, up. And when I'm saying up, meaning I know who I am. I know what I bring to my channel. I know what I'm doing. And the world of reality is what I'm doing. I know what my gift is. I know what I've been doing for years. I know what I volunteered to do. And I know what, I create a living from. But I'm going to say this right now. Me coming to my YouTube channel from 2025, and now that I have graduated with the mindset of knowing that I'm elevating, I am growing from what I've learned from 2025, as me encouraging you all, I'm going to say it hasn't been peaches and creams. It has not. But as me learning that, learning that, as coming to my YouTube channel, as this is, a community to engage in views. I learned that this year. I learned about, going live. Obviously, if I learned something, I've learned something because I'm here, right? Consistently, I learned about consistently being consistent, and I'm, learning about being on time, just because it's my time, that don't mean that I should, just be late. But sometimes I can't help it because I'm really busy. I'm building my brand. I'm building my brand. And, and a lot of times, a lot of the work, it won't move unless I'm doing it. And so sometimes I am late, but, as me saying, ahead of time, be prepared ahead of time is what I'm bringing to 2026. We're communicating with you ahead of time. Rain or shine consistently. That means if the hair might not look just as I want, I don't have a hair person yet. I don't have a hair stylist yet. It's me. So even if it's not looking exactly the way I want it to look, I'm going to be ahead of time and make sure, I'm going to still be cute and fabulous now. Cute and fabulous, classy and fabulous. I will still be, but rain or shine consistently, I am here. But me going back to what I was saying, October 2nd, I hired myself. October 2nd, I hired myself for my YouTube channel. Because you know what? I'm not the kind of person that I'm going to give up. For that is the meaning of my acronym here. Let me see. Is this star straightened up today? Yeah, that's the meaning of my acronym. The acronym of Octavius, where I gave it a meaning. And so I'm not the kind of person that's going to give up. I'm not. I said, you know what? I'm going to hire myself for my YouTube channel. That is something that was challenging to me, that I wanted to do. And I did it. I did it. I've been here since October 2nd of 2025. And I'm going to say thank you so much, 2025, for all that you have taught me. I have learned. I have grown, for being patient with me. Thank you, God, for 2025. This is graduation day. We're graduating to 2026, as this is part 3 of communicating on 2026, speaking it all into existence, as tomorrow is part 4. Tomorrow is part 4. So, again, the positive message for today is communicating with 2026, speaking it all into existence, in parentheses, graduation. But this is part 3. And so I believe that I have broken down what I want to say. I call today my positive message for today. The positive message for today, I believe that I have broken it down. And so, but now I'm going to look at the few texts in the chat. The few texts in chat. And as I was saying last night, when I was doing my therapeutic rehearsal session, like, some of these sessions look very familiar. When I first started my YouTube channel, I remember seeing it, and it looked odd to me. I was like, what is this? What is this? You see nothing but initials, and it just, seems to be like, I don't know, it's like a... I'm not saying that's what you all are doing, but I'm new to YouTube. I'm very new. And I don't know why I could just, like, sometimes just pick up on things like real easily. It's like I have the gift of just, I call it the discernment of the spirit. I have the discernment of the spirit. And it's just like real easy sometimes for me to pick up on things. I'd be like, don't go there. Don't mess with that person. Don't do this, don't do that. And I've been that way for a while, because I feel like, if I am doing certain things in my life that I'm doing, which is the Octavia Gold Star brand, I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be there. I shouldn't go there. I shouldn't go there. For I am who I am. So why would I be here and be there and be there and be there, be there, be there, be there, be there? be there and be. I mean, that's me. That's my opinion now. That's my opinion. And I want to say, and sometimes I could easily just like sometimes just pick up on things, say, I ain't doing it. Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And this is well the same thing on my YouTube channel. When I see certain things in my chat, I right away I know. I say it's intentional. It's intentional because why would you be at my house? At my house, I'm thinking of it as my real house. I open up my doors to my real house. I invite you in my house, and you have the audacity to come inside my house and say and do what you do. You know, and back then, my mom used to say, if you don't like it, let the doorknob hit you where the good look, you know, and I'm just saying, but I know this is YouTube. This is YouTube. So, but again, I'm going to say, I ain't going to let none of that steal my shine. I definitely ain't going to let it steal my peace and my joy. Because at first, you know, I was responding and saying things, but I don't care anymore because I know who I am. When the lights go out in my, I want to call this my studio in this house, because I have several of them, but in this particular house right here, which is YouTube, when the lights go out, the camera is off, I'm going back to my life and doing what it is that I am passionate about. I'm doing what it is that I am so passionate about, and I love it. And I love being joyous, smiling, knowing that anything that I go through in my life, God is there. God is there. For again, He has the final say so. So I'm going to come and look at you all's text in the chat. I don't even have my music phone up here, but let me see which one is it. It's this one. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So, have a positively and beautiful New Year's Eve to you. New Year's Eve to you. Out of respect for this artist, I'm not going to say their name out of respect because you and I both know that they are resting in a beautiful place right now. So I'm not going to say that at all. So I'm going to move on from you. I'm going to say, may all the positive light come to your life. And so, have a positively and beautiful New Year's Eve to you, okay? So, let me see. I'm going to say, have a positively and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful New Year's Eve to you. And a positively and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. You know, see how I say that in my personality? That lets you know nothing is, you know what? I could still go on and be who I am, okay? And so, the last two, the same thing to you. But I want to say, you know, oh, wait a minute, let me see something. Okay, so let me start up there. Let me see. Hello to you. The first part, I'm not going to even say the name. I'm just going to say hello to you. If you say hello to me, you know, you said hello to me. I'm saying hello to you. Have a positively and beautiful, beautiful New Year's Eve to you and Wednesday to you. So I'm going to say have a positively and beautiful, 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 beautiful New Year's Eve to you and Wednesday to you. It almost makes me feel like people are saying, you know what, let these certain people into her YouTube chat today. And let's just sit back and do this and see what she's going to do. Let's do this. Let's do this. What's she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? She kind, and she's sad. Is she saying she's gonna give up? Is she gonna cut the live up? Say, I don't want it there no more. They keep doing me like this. They telling me this. They telling me that. He said this. She said that. Everybody keeps saying, y'all keep saying, oh, y'all keep, and that is my positive message called positive versus negative. So they just let you all know I write about things like that. I write about things like that. It's not bothering me. It's not bothering me. So I'm going to say this. Sometimes, in my opinion, when you are going through certain things, I want to say, I believe that it's intentional, and maybe it's somebody behind the scenes. Behind the scenes. I want to say as a discernment of what I'm feeling. It's a discernment of what I'm feeling. Behind the scenes. And you know what? You've done nothing wrong but just be yourself. I'm over here and I mind my own business. I mind my own business. I'm, stepping in anybody's lane but my own lane. And so these people that I am seeing here, whether or not there are other viewers on the other side, I know who you are too. Believe me, as I said, discernment of the spirit. I know who you are. But forgive yourself right now. Forgive yourself. I know you don't mean what you're doing. Maybe you don't even know what you're doing. But God will have the final say-so. As in my prayers, I pray. And I know you pray too. Because we all should pray. But so like I said, God will have the final say-so. As in my prayers, as I pray. He see things when we don't see it. He see things when we don't see it. And so I'm not going to longer worry about it. But I'm not giving up either. So I will continue to be here if you all are interested. Because where my viewers at? What y'all do with my viewers? Where they at? Locked up in a room somewhere? What y'all do with those happy viewers? As this is a YouTube channel of engagement with others. You can tell that these aren't the regular viewers. And I'm not saying I know those viewers or those viewers that are here, but you can tell the ones that are happy when they come because they're going to support you. They're not going to say some of the things that I'm saying here in this YouTube chat right now, which is intentional. I'm going to say that it's intentional. It's intentionally being done. And I know that too. So, but I'm going to say, what y'all do with those viewers? Where they at? Where they at? Where y'all put them at? Where y'all put them at? So, but again, I'm going to say, I just want you to know I'm not giving up. I'll be right back here tomorrow. And if it goes silent, I will start another YouTube live stream. And if it, if the people aren't here, I'm still going to, do my live stream. I'm going to still do my live stream. And if it continues to be that way, I'm not missing out on anything. For the joy is within me. The message is within me. And then I come out and I said to uplift and inspire others that behind the scenes, when the cameras and the lights go off, I continue to do that and be who I am. So that's not going to make me give up. How can I? I'm a TV ghost star. I always believe in myself. That's the A. T, try again. Maybe I should put that on so I don't have to say that over again. I will put that on. It ain't going to make me give up. It's not going to make me give up at all. So, if it's intentionally being done, and maybe it's not. But from what I'm seeing right here, these little few things in the chat that I'm seeing, it makes me believe that it's intentionally being done. It's intentionally. All that trolling and all that stuff that was going on. Come on now. All that trolling that was going on. My video going silent. Back to back. Back to back. Not like maybe a week or 2 weeks later. But back to back. And then looking like the video just want to completely just go out. I'm doing my live and it just completely go out. So I do my research and my research is saying, Oh, maybe it's your Wi-Fi. It wasn't my Wi-Fi. I have one of the top Wi-Fi's here. How can it be my Wi-Fi when I'm looking over at other things that's in this space where I'm at? And it's still going. So no, it's not my, preferably the TVs. The TVs. What I'm speaking about really. If you have TVs around, anything electronic, it's not your Wi-Fi. It's not your Wi-Fi. So what is that telling me? What is that telling me? Who's really behind all of this? Who's really doing it? And I'm not pointing my fingers at anybody, but I'm just saying I believe that it's intentionally being done. Attention. I was doing 3 hours, so I said maybe it's the 3 hours that's too much for them. Is it maybe it's the 3 hours? And I said, you know what, but don't worry about it because YouTube is supposed to be a place where you come and you be who you are. Whatever you want to do, as long as you're following their policies and their guidelines, you can do that. So how can it be the 3 hours? But so anyway, I didn't cut the 3 hours down because of that, but I cut it down because I felt like it was time for me to move on to another level. I said, okay, so you did the 3 hours for all of that time, so you can now, let some of that go. And I think it was around my 51st night, so I can, just get other things done as far as my brand. I said you can now go get other things done if you now do it for maybe 30 minutes, or if I go over, it's because I have more time on my schedule to do that. If I usually would go over. And so, as I'm saying, but like, what is it? Like, what is really going on? And I'm really thinking about writing YouTube about this. I've said before that I was going to do this, but I'm really thinking about doing it. Like who's the person that owns YouTube? I know it because I've been doing research. And so, like, what is really going on with this YouTube? What's going on? Because no way, if if I'm being consistent, and I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, people don't, like, what is the reason for this? Is it because, oh, that if we do this, maybe she'll give up, she won't come back, or we're gonna make her think no one is interested, when I know that's not the truth. That's not the truth either. So what is the reason for this right here? What is the reason? Like, how do you determine who you're putting in the chat and who you're not? That at one time, it was a bunch of just a lot of negative energy texts. And I'm not saying all of them, but most of them were. But I went into my thing and I changed that. I learned how to do that too with YouTube. I learned how to go to, that YouTube studio. I went in there and I learned how to do that too. So I'm like, okay, so maybe they feel like, okay, so we can't do it that way now. So let's just do this right here. So, but anyway, I'm going to go to this positive message. I'm going to let this play. And let me make sure my Bluetooth is on. And all in all, I'm just saying, these are normal things that people, they think about. These are normal things, and I know that I'm not the first YouTube content creator that has thought. I wonder, has other YouTube content creators thought like I'm thinking? Maybe I should just go around, and visit some maybe it is me. Maybe they'll say, no, it's just you. Or maybe they'll say, oh, maybe we've experienced that too. Maybe that's what I need to do. Just travel around a little bit. And, just to see. Is this normal on YouTube? Like, is this normal? It's just like normally how YouTube is. And so I am going to go to, because I see my Bluetooth is connected. It is connected. And so I'm going to go to this. So I'm not the person that I'm going to give up. Do you know what Octavia means? I'm not going to give up at all. Do you know what Octavia means? Always believe in myself. Try again. to make it, increasing my self-esteem. Always remember I will never give up on myself or my dreams. Do you know what Atavia means? Do you know what Atavia means? The Atavia acronym. The Atavia acronym. Do you know what Atavia means? Do you know what Atavia means? The Atavia acronym. The Atavia acronym. So, I'll be here if you're interested. Which, why would I say, are you interested to you all in the chat? But the viewers, the invisible viewers, if you are here, and let me see. Okay. Right, yeah, okay. So, either way it goes, I'm going to continue to be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow. Same time, 6:30 in the morning to 6:55. And depending on my schedule, it may vary for the positive message for today. The positive message for today. But I am, working on this letter that I want to send to YouTube. It's going to be a letter. And then I'm going to go around to other platforms to see, do you all experience that same thing? Or did you experience the same thing when you first started your YouTube channel? When you first started your lives, did you also experience the same things? For when I look here. Okay, yeah. Doesn't look normal to me. It does not look normal. Some of you, one of you or two of you might be subscribers. I don't know. I'm just going to say from the energy that I'm getting, it does not. And so let me check. Because usually sometimes it'll go on silent. Let me check, and I know that you all can still hear when it's on silent. Let me see. And I'm just saying, what I'm doing is normal. There is nothing wrong. Okay, I see that it's not. There's nothing wrong. So I see this is not. But I'm saying all of this that I'm saying and I'm doing is coming from the things that I've been through on my YouTube channel. These are things that I've been through that I am just, just on the lookout for. Like, did they, every day I come in here and I'm like, did they put my video on silent? Today is my video on silent? Because I know it's nothing in my house. It's not my phone. It's not anything. It's not anything. So, is my video on silent today? Okay, let me see. So I had to stop what I'm doing and look and be like, is my video on silent? I'm checking each and every day. Each and every day. My words wasted. God has blessed me with these words. I don't think we want them wasted. I don't think we want them wasted, So I'm checking for that to see. Is the video, it's the live stream on silent. Can the viewers, did they come over to be engaged, engaged as a community? Are they hearing what I'm saying? And some of them will say, you're on mute. See, where are those viewers at? Where are they being held captive at? Where are they? Where are those viewers at? Where y'all put them at? There is two things, and I didn't write or create any of this, but last night I was so much thinking about it, and I was sitting with a group of my, people that help me do some things. They work with me to help me with my brand and whatever. They're around for me. I call them team of people. And I was like, okay, again, I have nothing to do with, I didn't write, I don't have anything to do with it. But shout out to Robert Townsend. Shout out to Robert Townsend. Shout out to Robert Townsend. Robert Townsend, I was thinking about when I was doing my YouTube channel yesterday, I was thinking about the movie you created. And, it starts with 5 beats, heart. And we all just started laughing. I said, you know what? When I was doing my YouTube channel last night, I was thinking about that part when they were on the stage And you know, I can't remember. Forgive me, Robert Townsend. Forgive me. Forgive me. But I love that movie so much. I love it so much. I'm going to look at it today, Robert Townsend. And shout out to you. I'm not trying to get clout from your name or anything, but your movie made me think about my YouTube channel last night. The part when they were on the stage, and I think it was you, Robert Townsend. The man was on the piano. He was playing the piano. He was like, and y'all looking over like, wait a minute. And you sitting there, you trying to, sing your song. You trying to hum that. That man on that piano, he knew exactly what he was doing. Come on now, he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that was not the tune and the beat to your sound and your music and how you wrote that song. And you went over there and you pushed that man out the way off that piano. You got on there and it was going dun 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 dun. And then the other one came out. He got to hitting that note. The woman got to squirming in that chair. And oh my goodness, that reminded me of my YouTube channel last night and right now. Right now. And everybody in that room last night just cracked up and started laughing. Say, oh my goodness. Cracked up and started laughing. And that is why, sometimes you could turn your whatever you're thinking about into laughter. That is funny. That is funny. And it's still funny right now. And I can't do nothing but laugh because you know that it's intentional. You know that it's intentionally being done. And so again, I want to say, somebody said, you know what, no, what about, and I didn't write this either. What about Moses? Where you tell him, let my people. I'm telling you, y'all, that is funny. Like, where your viewers at? Let my viewers go. Like, where are my viewers? Where do you all have them at? Where did you all put them at? That they were just here? Come on now. Come on now. Okay, so, but I'm going to leave G-O-D to handle that. Like, that is so funny. I can't stop laughing about it. I'm probably going to be laughing about that for a long time. A long time. A long time. I'm not going to close this positive message. And I'm going to say, may you all, this is the last positive message. The last positive message of 2025. When I come back to tomorrow, it will be 2026. 2026. I'm going to say again, G-O-D, you have the final say-so. You have the final say-so, G-O-D. You have the final say-so. And so I'm going to pray that you all have a safe New Year's Eve tonight. New Year's Eve. Don't do too much turning up that you're not being alert and paying attention. Please be safe. Please be safe. And I am now going to end the positive message for today. And I thank you all for, the invisible watchers. I thank you so much. I can't see you, but I know you're here. And if you're supporting me, I thank you so much for your support, your continue to support. As we are moving to 2026, we have graduated to 2026. May your 2026 bring you more joys, more cheers, more laughter, more dancing, more smiling, more all that is of positively and beautiful. I want to say that I'm praying that for you all. And I want to say, that through negative energies, may all the positive lights come to your life. May all, so you're not being left out either. May all the positive light, and it doesn't matter who you are. If you have those negative energies about anything, that when it comes to my YouTube house that you in the background watching. Hi! May all the positive light, light, I'm going to turn on the light. All the positive light, so you can see, maybe you'll be able to see what you're doing. May all the positive light come to your life. I will pray about that G-O-D. I will pray about the G-O-D, about that all the positive light come to your life. And you too, have a positively and beautiful New Year's Eve. I want to say to you, I'm going to now end my positive message for today because I have so many things that I have to get done before, the New Year's Eve today. So many things that I have to go and get done. And so I'm going to play the positive message. I'm going to always leave my YouTube house with. I'm going to say my YouTube house with. I'm going to play that right now. And it is going to be. Oh, wait a minute. Where is this playing?
Roll call.
Oh my goodness. This isn't it. I'm trying to turn it off. It won't let me turn it off.
Roll call. Roll call. Opportunity. Sign your name. Now do your thing. Roll call. Opportunity. Sign your name. Now do your thing. Roll call. Opportunity. Sign your name. Now do your thing.
Roll call. Opportunity.
Sign your name. Now do your thing.
Roll call. Opportunity. Sign your name. Now
do your thing.
Roll call. Opportunity.
Sign your name. Now do your thing.
Roll call.
Opportunity. Sign your name. Now do your thing.
Roll call. Opportunity.
Sign your name. Now do your thing. Roll call.
Opportunity. Sign your name. Now do your thing.
Roll call. Opportunity. Sign your name. Now do your thing. Roll call.
I'm going to let this play a little bit. And then I'm going to close out.
Roll call. Opportunity.
Sign your name. Now do your thing.
Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me. Don't underestimate me.
I see you lurking, why you lurking, watching me while I do my thing. I see you lurking, why you lurking, watching me. I see you lurking, why you lurking, watching me how I do my thing. Why you lurking, watching me how I do my thing. Why you lurking, watching me how I do my thing. 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 Roll call. Roll call. Roll call. Roll call. Roll call. Okay, so again, I'm gonna go to the positive message. I don't even know, just like I don't even know what's going on with this YouTube channel right now. I don't even know how that just came about and just started, playing by itself. But see how my fingers stopped it? I'm in control of that, so I can stop that. Myself, sort of like my YouTube channel, what's going on with that right now. And so I'm going to go to the positive message. I'm letting my fingers are moving. For there is power within the fingers. And so I'm going to go to the positive message that my fingers are letting me go to. That I will always leave my YouTube house with. And so if you so happen to be here, you are hearing that. There it is. So I'm going to say thank you to my YouTube house. I'm going to say for now, my YouTube house. And if anyone has subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing. I thank you so much for subscribing. And I'm going to say for subscribing for year 2025. Thank you so much. I'm going to say like, share, comment. Like, share, comment. I have a broken nail. That's why I'm hiding. I got to go get it fixed today. I can't even find my other gold ring. It's probably in here under some books or something. But this is another ring, other star that I normally would use. So I'm using this one today. Like, share, and comment. Share this video, this YouTube channel with someone. You might say, you know what? I know a YouTube channel. I know a YouTube channel. Atavia Girl Star. Book me Atavia world star. You just never know who you might be helping. Maybe this YouTube live stream today will be in your conversations. And, you know, people sometimes when they are going through certain things, it leads them to think about things and want to speak about it. But it's for me in a positive and professional way and not going over boundaries for me. I want to say, hit the notification bell. Hit the notification bell so you might know when I am uplifting. See how I can't get that out? But I'm going to say, hit the notification bell so that you might know when I am uploading a video. I might just do a pop-up live. Who knows? I might do it today. I might just do a pop-up video. And I want to say, you definitely hitting that notification bell, which is the bell. Where's my little bell? Come on now. You holding my bell. You hitting that notification bell will most definitely notify you when I am uploading a video. I'm going to say, we're going to go out and tell somebody. You know, for those of you who want to tell somebody, y'all better get over there to book me and take me go to our YouTube channel. She ain't doing nothing over there, but she's doing something. She's uplifting us and inspiring us to be more of our greater and better selves. She's strengthening us. She's encouraging us. You know, encouraging laughter. Yes. Smiling. Yeah. Smiling. Laughter. Singing if that's what you want to do. I'm going to say that for myself. I ain't doing nothing over here. I ain't doing nothing over here. But I'm doing something. I'm uplifting you and inspiring you to be more of your greater and better self and strengthening you, encouraging you. And I'm going to say, have a positively and beautiful and safe New Year's Eve. Thank you so much for 2025. For those of you who have been there, I'm going to say, I will see you in 2026.
Positive love. Positive love.
See you in 2026.
Positive love.